But I just opened up my inbox and then listening to all these other, podcasts and things. And I'm just struck by, some of it is our glass is half full and some of it's our glass is half empty. And some of it is like, you're in the wrong glass. That we have to be more, do more, strive more, expand more. And just this weight I'm sensing of another version of not enough. Hey, you guys. Christine here. I'm having an emotional moment right now. And I'm inspired to turn this camera on and have with you a confession of a joyaholic. So here I am. I'm outside on my deck and I'm working on my computer. Got my notes beside me, inspired, got my dog down here. It's a beautiful day. It's awesome. It's gorgeous. Life is great. I open up my inbox in my emails and I subscribe to quite a few really fun, awesome, inspiring business leaders, wellness coaches, therapists, a bunch of people to continue to help me strive and thrive and lead and expand and nourish my life. And I'm just struck right now by a little bit of sadness. Like, what if there's actually nothing wrong with you? And all these emails that I'm getting, and I really hope, I'm like, I hope I'm being a contribution to you and not at all making you feel like there's something wrong with you and that you have to change or do something different. But I just opened up my inbox and then listening to all these other, podcasts and things. And I'm just struck by, some of it is our glass is half full and some of it's our glass is half empty. And some of it is like, you're in the wrong glass. That we have to be more, do more, strive more, expand more. And just this weight I'm sensing of another version of not enough. And I'm not here to say there's nothing wrong with striving. I love expanding my life. But part of me is I just want you to know that you're enough, that you're beautiful just as you are. And I know there's part of you, some of you are probably listening to this going, oh yeah, whatever, Christine, I'm not enough. Like, I'm in a job that doesn't work. I'm in a relationship that feels shitty right now. My money flows aren't great. I'm not where I want to be in my life, in my living, in my business, in my career. And I just feel like no matter what I'm choosing, it's not taking me where I want to go, and blah, 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 blah. And then you're in spin. Okay, so maybe you're spinning. But maybe you're spinning because you're listening to the wrong radio station. Maybe you're spinning because you're listening to the wrong channel. And when you really do your soul work, you become the channel for you. And so you have to love you have to love your channel, even if there's some static. And maybe some of the static are the emails you're getting. And I hope I'm contributing. I hope I'm not static in your life. And if I am static in your life, reach out and let me know so I can be a better signal and fine-tune my language so that you really see the beauty of you. So I'm sitting here and doing some work for my Hello Me members, and I open up this email, and I'm going to see if I can open it here. One second, you guys. Whew. I open up this email, and it's from one of my mentors, and it actually resonated and struck true for me. So I wanted to share this with you because we're all on email lists. You know, we all ask for inspiration and celebration in lots of different ways. And sometimes, sometimes the people that we've signed up for and we're on their email lists are actually doing great work. And some of them not so much. I received an email today from Tammy Simon. So Tammy Simon, she is the owner, the creator, the founder of Sounds True. And she said some pretty beautiful things today in her email, and I want to share this with you because I think part of that is inspiring me in this video with you. So one of her things, she gets to this point where she was not sure if she should keep the business or sell the business. And a lot of us get to these moments that we don't know, like, do I keep going with where I'm going, or do I completely change tracks? Do I let it go? Do I follow this through and nurture it and expand it, and it's gonna be hard, or do I let it go? And so she was at this, choice point moment for herself of like, do I let go of my business? Do I sell it? Because there was some choices she had to make and things that she had to come to terms with. This amazing insight, she says. So she said, if I had built the whole company around my strengths and put myself at the center of everything. This worked in terms of launching a small company, but it was not the way to grow a larger business. She started empowering other people more, I started focusing more on my own growth and development and happiness, and taking a more distributive approach of leadership. In my own inner mythology, I switched roles at the company from trying to act like a central sun to being a guiding North Star. This was a personal and professional turning point for me, and it showed me something I have come to call a leader's growth imperative. And this was the nugget that took me away. So Steve McAdam says, Steve is a former McKinsey consultant, former CEO of Enpro, right? So you got like a pretty dynamic business leader here. Steve says, if you want to grow your business, grow yourself. This is the personal growth imperative that any conscious business leader needs to embrace. If you want to grow your life, you have to grow yourself. So in that energy, right, as you're opening up your inbox, as you're listening to this, as you're listening to podcasts, it's about growing yourself. Doing the work that nurtures you from the soul of you, from this creative source point magic that you are. And you have to love, you got to love where you're at. And not love where you're at, but you got to love you wherever you are at. Love you wherever you are at. Love you wherever you are at. Because there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. And if your inbox is full of emails, or if you're listening to podcasts that are trying to tell you there's a different way to be you, I invite you to ask questions. Ask real questions like, is that true for me? Does that energy resonate with who I am? What does the me in me know right now? Even if where I'm at right now isn't comfortable, what's underneath that? What is the personal growth moment for me? And if I was really ready to lean into the brilliance of me, if I was really not hiding from what is showing up in my life, but lean into that, what magic in me would I be aware of? Like, creating your life and growing your life is a personal journey. It's a personal work. So no matter what your job, no matter what your revenue stream, no matter what your income, no matter what your education level, you get to choose every single day how you grow your life. But if you're choosing to grow your life from a place of wrongness, if you're choosing to grow your life of like, I'm not enough, this is wrong, I wonder if that's actually true. And what personal work is this, whatever you're moving into or out of, what personal growth is happening here? And am I willing to witness that? Am I willing to really do the work in me so I can create the life for myself and all those that I love? And maybe I'm just tapping into, other people's sadness or sorrow or overwhelm. And I really, truly believe that joy works. Like, joy works. It's not just that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You are the light in any tunnel. I'm going to say that again. It's not that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You are the light in the tunnel. And your joy is the light. And even if it's dark, like the dark and the lack and the overwhelm and the, you could take class after class after class after class after class after class after class. You could take program after program online. You could just sign up forever and ever, amen, for a bunch of stuff. But unless you're willing to do the personal work of learning who you be and what you are and what energetic magic you bring with you and what energetic conch and junk you're bringing with you from everything up until now, like, the personal work grows your life. You have to tend to the soil of your being. And the light of you is always there. And so on this day, I just want you to take a breath. Get outside. Put your face in the sun. The joy of you works. You are the light in any tunnel you are moving through. And if you bring your light with you, you'll get out of the tunnel. But if you don't bring the light of you in any tunnel that you're in, you're just going to stay in a tunnel because you can't find your way out because there's no light. So watch what you're noticing. Watch who you're hanging out with. Watch the landscapes you're living in real life, but inner life also. Notice what you pay attention to. Notice what you're spending time on online. And if you're reading a bunch of stuff online or listening to things and they're making you feel like you're not enough or you have to work even harder, ask some questions. And surround yourself with at least one other person that lights you up in the direction of the light of you and the brilliance of you. Because you are the brilliance of you all the time, if you choose to see it. So with that, shake yourself off, dust yourself off, grab some water. Be mindful of how you spend your time and who you spend your time with and what you listen to. And may you listen to the truth of you and the light of you and the source of you. And if that is not clear, then please reach out. Let me know. Because man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, I love helping people unclutter the junk in the trunk so that they can really unveil that deep center of you, which is there right now. Even if you don't So that's it. I wish you and all of your magic and being and dreams and hopes and desires and truth and knowing, I send you a resonance that will open up more breath and space and possibility for you. Be mindful of all of this moment and just take a breath and listen in and lean in to this personal moment with yourself and how you're doing. And let the light of you shine through any moment that you're in. I love you lots, you guys. All right. If this inspired you at all, please share it with someone. If you're looking for some kind of contribution, please reach out. I would be so grateful to chat with you. And if you're curious at all about how to unclutter you, let me know. You can book like a free 15-minute unclutter session with me, and we can see what we can shake out in 15 minutes. So, love you lots. Be alive.